best part about doing ICTV and doing TVR stuff is having those final projects that you can show your friends and your family and say, I made this.
Just watching everything come together through that chaos it's something that you can't describe. You're so proud of yourself, you're so proud of your crew, you're so proud of everyone who helped out, and there's no better feeling in the world.
My proudest moment was probably that first live shot we did that actually worked.
Thanks, Nick. I spoke with Cornell University student Matt Kochman.
Yeah, it sounded like there were spaceships in the background, and yeah, it wasn't the most technologically advanced thing you've ever seen, but it was what we had set out to do. We had set out to do a remote shot for news in a live setting, and we did it.
One of my proudest moments was making the BS Detectives, which no one believed in.
It's the BS Detectives.
It was a 3-episode field show, and I'd say one of the main things that helped us finish it and finish it all on time was that there were multiple professors here, as well as students, who just saw the goals we had set for ourselves and the amount of work that we had laid out for ourselves and said, there's no way they'll do it.
I stayed up for most of the night editing. At about 4 in the morning, I made a carafe of coffee that I finished completely.
Guys, I think it's time.
And we did finish, and it's been award-winning since then.
So I was working on a dark comedy with some friends, and there was this one scene when the characters actually dig a grave. And while we were out there, there was a bunch of joggers running by, and everyone would look really nervously over at us. So we would always stop every time someone ran by and just look at them as they ran by, just to freak people out a little bit more.
We were shooting a sketch for the show via Cannibal Pollock called Mob Hit. And in the very beginning of the sketch, my character is about to get killed by an assassin when he gets hit by a car. The actors involved say, oh my God, call an ambulance. And we get the shots, we get the takes, and as we're getting up, a cop walking the street comes up to us and says, yeah, somebody really called an ambulance. I just said I didn't know my acting was that good and took it as a compliment, I guess.
Just try to get involved with as many shows as you can right away. You're gonna find out that you don't like some of them, maybe. Maybe you'll find that out. Or maybe you'll like them all. But, I mean, you never know until you try them all.
Definitely try stuff that you think you'll like, try stuff that you don't think you'll like, see what kind of jobs that you might not have thought of might be good for you anyways.
And don't just stick to news. Why not try out for a game show or a sketch comedy show or a sports show? You know, you can do so many things and it's not hard to balance. I mean, who wants to go to class and come home every day and sit in your room? I mean, that's not what college is about.
Don't just sit around and let people point stuff out to you. Take the initiative. If you want to know how, to key in an image from Still Store, ask someone.
You're going to get really familiar with the technical staff, and they're going to play a vital role in what you make of your experience here. And if you embrace them and if you let them help you and you get to know them, that's really what's going to carry you, because they're the ones that know the ins and outs of everything here.
The best asset that I've found at Ithaca is not the classes or the equipment, it is your fellow students who are just as amazing, if not more amazing than you are.
The people that I've worked with my beginning of my sophomore year, I'm still great friends with.
Most of the friends I have now, I met through ICTV.
I mean, as far as unity goes, you'll be hard-pressed to find a organization on campus with as much unity as Park has, and even more so as ICTV has.
Take the time to know your crew, take the time to be friends with people, because this is a great way to meet new people and meet people with different skill sets who can turn you on onto new experiences and new things in the industry that you didn't even know you were interested in.
To see the way people's individual talents come together and create one final product is awesome.
Staying up until 5 in the morning editing stuff, coming up with how can we do this, what are ways, that we can make this look good. Just getting together and just really hitting the grindstone to make something that we're proud of.
And it's great when you find a group of people that you can work with like that. You can make such amazing things happen, and it's really awesome, not just to look back at the products that you've created, but the relationships that you've formed. That's the best part of ICTV, is the people.